Hi, this is just a review on the Pioneer VSX-921 amplifier. I'm doing the review because just before I purchased the amplifier, I was looking for some reviews on the internet just to get an idea of what I was going to be buying, but I couldn't find any end user reviews. I found a few of the manufacturers' videos, so I thought I'd do one myself. The main reason why I went for this amplifier is I previously had a Technics 6. I think it's 5.1, but you could have additional couple of channels on it. I only ever had it set up as a 5.1 system anyway, but I thought two reasons really. There was the Apple AirPlay feature that's built into this amplifier that was a big selling point, and also the fact that I can have all of my HDMI leads from my devices into the one amplifier and then just one HDMI out to my TV. It's got 4 HDMI outputs on the back, inputs on the back, sorry, and I have one for my Skybox, one for my PlayStation, and then my Xbox is the original Xbox, which has only got a component on it. So I routed the component into the back of the amplifier and used a optical cable from the Xbox into the amplifier, so I get digital sound from there. It's got 2 optical inputs on the back of the amplifier, and like I said, 4 HDMI inputs, 1 HDMI output, 2 or 3 component inputs. So you've got plenty of expandability there, and also like CD player or other like phono jack type of connections. There's also on the front of the unit a little USB connection down here, and you've also got the video for your USB for your iPod, and then you've got left and right audio as well on the front, and then there's another little 3.5 jack there, which is for the MCA-CC setup mic. You just place that in the middle of your room and it automatically calibrates all the speakers, measures out the distances and adjusts the levels accordingly. Now I was saying about the AirPlay, I thought it was a brilliant feature, and on this particular model all I have to do, if I just show you on my iPhone, you literally just end up having a little symbol displayed on your, if you go to your music player, the AirPlay symbol just flashes up like it did then. You just tap on that, you select the AirPlay device, which is this VSX-921, and then that will start playing through your amplifier. It also comes up on your TV if you want it to. I've currently got my TV is switched off at the moment, but if you do want it to display the artwork like I've got on the screen there's some artwork. If I just turn on my TV, you'll be able to see that the artwork comes up, track description, album, so on and so forth. So just gives you a little bit of extra information if you want it on your TV as well, but you can either or really. Sometimes I have it on, sometimes I switch it off. So that's another feature. Just switch it back to, just tapped out of it then. If I push play, the amplifier automatically switches its input and then comes back up. I've programmed it to say AirPlay, it just comes up, and then you get the artwork on your TV if you want it. So I can midway through, I can just turn my TV off and then music will carry on playing. I can skip tracks. Let's get the track on there. That track is You Don't See Me, and then down on there you get a scrolling bar that just gives you the track name as well, which is quite useful if you've got your TV off. Now the other problem I had when I was setting this up was on my home PC. The AirPlay, I couldn't get the AirPlay icon to display on my iTunes, like at the moment there's no Apple AirPlay icon on there. Now what I found out I had to do, or the workaround I got, was shut down iTunes. I go to my AVG firewall, and then I had to put that to, if I just say allow all for the time being, and I'll start iTunes again. Last time I did this, you'll see that now I've got the AirPlay. If I try to select it while my iPhone's playing, obviously it's not going to work, but if I stop it playing on my iPhone, go back to the speakers on my phone for that song, I've then got the VSX-920 available. So if I just like choose another track, whatever, just go onto there, or anything, it doesn't really matter. Just trying to find something with that album artwork on it. That will now play the music through my amplifier. So this is Siren Song, and then if I look down on there, you get the stream of the AirPlay going to the amplifier from my Windows PC, and then it's the same thing for on a Mac. Apart from on a Mac, things just work. You don't need to faff about with antivirus or anything like that. I can just show you on here. Just if I start up iTunes, see it's just there to start off with, no problems, just nice and straightforward. Just go to down here, click on there, and then I've got the same, so I can use it from any of, but you obviously can only use it on one device at a time, otherwise it will just say it's not available. The other thing with this amplifier that I had a problem with was my PlayStation. Now the PlayStation doesn't support DTS HD or Dolby Digital HD. The codec is not built into the PlayStation 3. So what you have to do, you have to go into your settings menu within the PlayStation and change it to PCM Linear. If you change it to PCM Linear, it will send uncompressed audio from your PlayStation to your amplifier. Although on your amplifier you won't get a little symbol come up here saying it's DTS HD, it is. If you push the select button on your PlayStation remote or controller, which is there, while the film's playing, a Blu-ray film with HD, DTS HD or Dolby Digital HD, you will get, if you push the select button, you can see what audio's being played on the DVD, and it will be DTS HD or Dolby Digital HD, but you just won't get the symbol come up on your amplifier. So I was happy with that. The next problem you'll encounter is that when you're watching films on your Sky HD, they won't come through as 5.1 Dolby Digital because Sky doesn't support that through HDMI. You have to use an optical cable, fibre optic cable from your Sky box to your amplifier, which is what I've done. And then I've also got a fibre optic cable from my amplifier to my Xbox so that I get Dolby Digital as well. So that's one thing you have to be aware of with Sky. It doesn't support 5.1 surround sound over HDMI. You have to use the optical cable, and obviously you have to have a receiver that's got a fibre optic input into it as well, optical input. It's also got on the amplifier, you can just change what function you want. PS3, again I've renamed that, Sky HD, Xbox, AirPlay, and then you've got the iPod USB, which is this cable here which I was talking about.